Alrighty guys, welcome back to another Once Human video. I hope we're all doing well and I hope we're all enjoying the content. Now, I want to tell you guys, or show you guys about how I passively make around 10,000 acid every 32 hours in game. Super easy. I don't even have to be logged in for it. I can literally leave the game for a day and come back to it and it'll all be there when I'm ready. But yeah, it's super easy. Now I've already done this video like 10 times, but I didn't like how I was doing it. It was super rambly, but I want to try and keep things short and sweet. All right, so let's get started. Now, first things first, this whole operation relies on one thing. You need to go into your memetics, and in the top left-hand side of the screen, you'll have your memetics mastery, right? You need to get the sulfur alchemy specialization in the demolition expert tier. All right, this is a must. The whole thing revolves around this. You can't do it without it. Okay, so and if we read it real quick, it's the translation doesn't it translates from Japanese or Chinese to English and it doesn't translate properly. So if you read it, it says sulfur alchemy. Slowly turn acid into sulfur using the synthesis bench, but it's the opposite way around. What it's trying to say is that you can turn sulfur into acid. It's a slow process, but you can do it. So 5 sulfur equals 1 acid, and it takes around 300 seconds for one. So to max it out at 99, like I have done here, it is an 8-hour period. So you can make, for 495 sulfur, over an 8-hour period, you can make 99 acid, okay? Now, you can max out each bench with 5 lots of 99 or 2500 sulfur over like 5 8-hour periods, so a 32-hour window, and after 32 hours it gives you 500. So what I'm trying to say that is the amount of acid that you produce is determined by how many machines you have and how much sulfur you want to get. All right, so just let that sink in. So they're the first things I want to talk about. Or the first thing else I wanted to talk about, the perk, because without the perk you can't do this. And then just the amount of machines you'll actually need. Sorry, just the amount of benches. I have 20 benches, right? So 20 benches, it takes 2500 sulfur for each bench to max out. So I need 50,000 sulfur to max out my benches. And over the 32 hours, my benches produce 10,000 acid. I know it sounds like a lot. It kind of is a lot, but acid's used for everything, man. You can't craft tungsten without acid. You can't craft weapons and bullets without acid because you need it for gunpowder, building guns, repairing guns, all that kind of crap. So you really do need quite a lot of it. But I digress. Now, I want to quickly touch on a few ways you can mine for the bulk sulfur, because I know some people will probably freak out like, oh, bulk sulfur, I have to mine. I actually have to do something. I promise you, and I assure you, I managed to get enough sulfur, so that 50,000 sulfur, in about 30 minutes. I shit you not, it's super easy to do. And if you're honestly, like, if you play this game a lot, it's really worth it. So I did that by hand. I'm going to quickly run. I want to show you guys, I want to talk to you guys about something, but I need to get away from the radio. I'm not sure if that's copyright audio. So fingers crossed. Now you can do it a few ways. So I do it by hand using an electric drill, and I find that the most efficient way to do it. I find it super relaxing to just grind down the rocks by hand, chill into some music, 30 minutes a day. I get my 50,000. I'm done for the next 32 hours, right? Or you can probably do it just as passively as the sulfur to acid recipe with the auto miners. Now, the only thing I would say that's they're both efficient and inefficient, and I'll explain why. So it's inefficient, it's a waste of time, so it's inefficient time. Wait, what am I trying to say? You waste a lot of time trying to find the right chunk is what I'm trying to say. So to find the right chunk, you have to find the right area within your territory, right? So right now, this isn't the right territory for an auto miner. So I will have to move my territory, plonk it over there, and then build an auto miner. And if I'm not getting sulfur back from it, I then have to have a 10-minute cooldown from when I can then move my territory again. So you might do it 10 times until you find it. You've wasted like 100 minutes plus. Like, whereas though I've already mined like bloody 1 million sulfur by hand by doing that. So It's just the time wasting or wasted trying to actually find the sulfur chunk. But after you found that, it will be efficient. So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of yeah, bit of a give and take with that one. It's 50-50 efficient and inefficient. And while we're on the topic of mining as well, you also have these guys, the Mr. Digby, whatever they're called, the Digby boys, I think they're called, the little Minecraft little square-headed guys. They auto mine for you while you're away passively. I have 3 of them. I did actually only have one. I'd logged out for a day and he was giving me thousands of materials, so ores and all that kind of stuff. So I've got 3 of them. So definitely get as many of these bad boys as you can. They're definitely super efficient. So that's another good way of getting bulk sulfur passively as well, because you can log in the next day and he'll have a few thousand sulfur if there's a lot of sulfur blocks around your area. Quickly get away from that. But yes, so other than that, guys, there's really not that much else to say. The only things you need are the bulk benches, bulk sulfur, and that perk, and then that's really it. The sky's the limit with this. You can make as little or as much as you really want. Hell, you could honestly start a little business in Once Human on your server, because if you guys didn't know, you can actually build a vending machine and sell all your excess crap for electric, whatever it's called. I always forget the name. Electric Link. Oh, sorry, Energy Link. So if you had too much acid, like a few thousand extra left over, people are charging like 10,000 Energy Link for 99 acid. Like the cost of acid is ridiculously high in this game. So you could set up massive amounts of vending machines around the server and like keep generating currency. So honestly, I think this is a pretty awesome way to passively gain like bulk amount of acid. If you guys have found a better way, be sure to let me know down below in the comments. But look, I've made this video like 10 times already, so I'm going to leave it here before I fuck it up again. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are enjoying the Once Human content, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.